Hi guys, Salam alaikum. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for finding us again. We'd like to urge you to like, subscribe, and share our videos. Yeah, do all that good stuff is highly appreciated. So, welcome to another video where we are doing a reaction about the Manchester United versus Lyon in a Europa League quarter-final match, where the game was at Old Trafford. The game was at Old Trafford, and Manchester United have not been doing good or well for quite some time now. Yeah, they are still 15th on the table. Yeah, they're in the bottom half, so they have not been doing pretty well. And so yesterday going to that match, they were viewed as the better team. They were expected to deliver, as they had the game back in France, and Onana bottled it, ended up in a draw. So people were expecting Manchester United to deliver, but people were cautious with their approach to as to how Manchester will deliver, because we all know of their problems. We all know how Onana behaves sometimes. So it was a very interesting game. It was a very interesting game per se. And when it started, the game did not start in a very high tempo. The tempo was visible, you know. So I was very interested. I was very interested by that game, and I was very intrigued as to how Amorim is setting up his team. Yeah, I had a very good chance of watching the game without being biased. Yeah, and I spotted some few things here and there, and decided I can do a show about Manchester United and see how you guys react to it. So let's get into it. Let's dive in together. So actually, let's begin with that game, Lyon versus Manchester United. That game did started in very low tempo. However, it did pick up some tempo as the game continued, and Manchester United seemed comfortable with the game, seemed cruising through the game as Ugarte opened the scoring. Yeah, United also got the second goal in the first half. Yeah, while the referee was about to blow the whistle for the second half. So Diego Dalot got that second goal, and the celebrations were crazy. They were epic. Man, it was very nice to see. However, at the beginning of the second half, I don't know where Manchester United went. Honestly, I don't know where Manchester United went completely. In the beginning of the second half, Manchester United were outplayed, and Lyon seemed like the better team. Lyon seemed more organized. Yeah, they seemed to create more. They seemed to have overloads in the defense, in the Manchester United defense. They were working out Manchester slowly, slowly. The goals started coming. It was 1-1, went to 2-1, went to 2-2. It was 2-1, went to it was 2-0, went to 2-1, went to 2-2, went to 3-2, went to 4-2. Then, however, out of nowhere, Manchester United found themselves again. You see, they started playing ball, and a Lyon player got red carded in the 88th minute. Manchester became alive again. So as we were going to the added minutes, the game was still 4-2. So we were going to the extra time. The game was 4-2. And Manchester United seemed to be struggling. However, they did find themselves, and a goal started coming for Manchester United. So in the first half of the added time, Manchester United got a goal to take the game to a 4-3. Then, the game having been over in the second period of the extra time, the referee added 2 more minutes, and Kobe Mino scored a very beautiful goal. The composure, the control, and the strike. He did everything perfect. That boy brought joy to so many Manchester United fans. Out of nowhere now, the score was 4-4, and going to penalties seemed like the most likely outcome of the game. That's how I viewed it. Yeah, they were going to penalties. It had to go to penalties. However, this has to be the greatest comeback I've witnessed since I started watching football. I don't have to be biased to say that. I have to be honest here. I have to be honest here. This is the greatest comeback I've seen in my football history. Out of nowhere came Harry Maguire, tapped in the ball in the back of the net, man, and the place went bazaar. Everybody was screaming, everybody was running. It was very, very nice to see. I don't know if there is a Manchester United fan my age, a Manchester United fan that has ever been happier than yesterday. I don't know. I don't know. Probably Arsenal is the team that had a much more beautiful game than Manchester United. However, I'm not taking anything from Manchester United. That was a very, 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 very entertaining game. Very entertaining game. So Manchester United qualified to the semi-finals, and they are going to face Sevilla. They're going to face Sevilla. They're going to face Atletico Bilbao. They're going to face Nico Williams in the semi-finals. On the other side of the semi-finals, there's Bodo Glimt and Tottenham. So here you have two English teams. One is looking for redemption through the cup, so that they can come back to Champions League. Manchester United, that is. The other is just looking for a crown. It's been so long without a crown. Yeah, it's been like 17 years since Tottenham won their last crown. So they are hunting for just any glory. So it will be very interesting to see. Keep here, guys. I'll keep you updated. Yeah. Thank you for choosing us. Like, subscribe, and share. That was my time. Peace out.